Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am ranking the Versace Eros line in this video. And I do it in this way that I start with the fragrance that I like the least when it comes to CRs, projection, longevity and stuff like that. And then we end up with the fragrance that I love the most. I like all the Versace Eros and the Eros flankers and stuff like that, but it's a ranking video, so to speak, so that's the way I'm doing this. Let's start with the first one, Versace Eros EDT, the original from 2012. We all know that this one has been reformulated, so it's not as, what can you say, potent as it was back in 2012, 13, 14 and stuff like that. But I get 1 to 2 hours with a great sillage, 1 to 2 hours with a great projection before it settles closer to the skin. The complete longevity on this one are 6 to 7 hours. The 7-hour mark is completely a skin scent, but a lovely smell. And you can see which notes they're dominating this fragrance. The people that know the Versace Eros and the Versace Eros line know how it smells and how it is and stuff like that. But a great, vanilla, apple, tonka bean fragrance. So the one that I like the least, Versace Eros EDT. The third spot has to go to Versace Eros Parfum. And as you can see at the notes, there are some differences. But again, it's the same DNA like the others. This one a little bit more powdery, a little bit more mature than the others. A very lovely smell. But this one is at the third spot for me because I don't think this one are as great when it comes to sillage and projection as the others. But when it comes to longevity, it's really great. Sillage 1 to 2 hours, the same with projection. Longevity with this one, at least the longevity are 10 hours before it becomes a skin scent. A great fragrance, but not the greatest for me. Versace Eros Parfum. Second place goes to Versace Eros Flame. And as you can see at the notes, there are some other notes. It keeps the Versace Eros DNA, but with a twist. You could put it in that way, actually. I think this fragrance is a little underrated. Actually, I think this one is the best Versace Eros when it comes to versatility, projection, and also longevity. Versace Eros Flame, I get, a great sillage for 3 to 4 hours, great projection for also 3 to 4 hours. When it comes to longevity, it hit the 12-hour mark. So I think actually this one is the greatest when it comes to projection and longevity. As I told before, I think it's a little underrated. But again, it's not, with the 100% original Versace Eros smell like the EDT, EDP, and Parfum. And maybe that's why. But it hit the second spot for me. Versace Eros Flame at the second place. Number 1 goes to Versace Eros EDP. And the reason why this one is number 1 is I think is the most mass appealing, the most versatile, the best projecting. Versace Eros has a great longevity too. I always liked this one the most. It's a little bit more mature than the EDT, but it stands between, the EDT and the Parfum. And with this one, you got a great sillage, had a great projection for 2, sometimes 3 hours. Longevity with this one are 10 hours like the Parfum. And it keeps, the 100% original Versace Eros DNA. And that's why this one is number 1 for me. Versace Eros EDT. Which one do you have as your number one? You know, we love Versace Eros. It's a very famous, men's fragrance when we are talking about partying and clubbing. And actually, it's also you can say all year around fragrance. I prefer, when we're talking all year round, actually, I prefer the EDT and EDP more. The Parfum, I think it's more, fall and winter. But actually, this one is just the best in my eyes when it comes to it all. Versace Eros, Eau de Parfum. That's the way it is, guys, at least in my eyes, with the Versace Eros line. Actually, I think the Versace Eros line are some of the best, designer fragrances when it comes to mint, vanilla, apple and tonka bean fragrances. With that combination, I think these are some of the best. Have no more to show you today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope you are doing great and have a great time with your family, friends, and loved ones. Until I see you again, enjoy life, guys. See ya.